Alright, what's up everybody? On deck with Third Eye Cam. Today's date, December 27th, 2020. Looking up in the sky, and the time right now is 15:30, 3:30 for my civilians. Looking up in the sky, there's the sun right there, and it's got a lot of chemtrails going across it and all around it. And then I look in this spot, and lo and behold, there is a planetoid showing up. Now you see the so-called sun dog, but that is the back of the planetoid lighting up. And make sure I'm looking at that straight. Yep, boom. And it's got a chemtrail going across it. You can see them at the top. See the rainbow at the bottom of the screen, chemtrail at the top. Now they've been crossing all day and scouring the skies because they don't want y'all to see what's going on up here. Because they like dealing with limitations, and a lot of people like dealing with limitations. As a matter of fact, that's the word of the day, limitations. Because there are those that go around wanting to limit those from seeing things and learn things and be bigger than what they are because it's a threat to them. Not a word that I chose, it's a word that was put on me by certain individuals that have a conversation for me that goes nowhere, which is a limitation for me because I am limitless when it comes to my dealings and doings. There's a chemtrail right there passing through, and as y'all say, sky's the limit. That was for y'all. And I'm trying to bring myself down from an echelon of where I was slightly provoked, and I'm a warrior. I'm a real warrior. So once I get provoked, it's hard to get that dog on that chain. It's hard to get that tiger in that cage. And I'm a free tiger, so there's no limitations to me. See a planetoid right here. You literally can see it. It passed over me earlier, and there it is. Boom. If you're not seeing it, just gonna use my fingers, my hands. Booyah. That whole deal right there. And I've been seeing them pass all through, through the sky. There's one above my head. Also, if you notice, the sky looks dirty. Let me back the camera up so you can see. The sky looks really dirty. That's because the planetoid is passing over and it's casting a shadow above the earth. And that's why you see Mr. Magic Chemtrail right here getting it in the sky. Boogity, boogity, boogity. I think from this point on, I'm not going to be as nice as I used to be. It's too easy for me to be nice because I'm really nice. But I'm also just as fiery. My birthday is April 5th. My zodiac is Aries. Since y'all want to get into limitations in fire signs, and the year I was born was a tiger. You can figure it out from here. I'm a tiger, so I'm double tapped with being a warrior. Actually, triple tap if you add my name into it, my middle name, which I'll never tell. Y'all can just call me Third Eye Cam, and it's all good. Yeah, there's Mr. Magic Chemtrail going above the tail of that asteroid planetoid that just passed over, and there's one right here too. Huge. Let's see if I can catch it on. It's above this building. Get the building out the way. It's here. For most people, I know this is going to be sounding a little crazy for you all, and it's going to be hard for you all to accept it. And by the time we all really figure it out, we'll be old. Some of us will be gone, so we'll find out when we default, get right back to the Most High, at what's really going on down here. But our solar system is being passed through with that of another solar system, rogue planets. The reason why we can't see it because your government's in on it with their little star force, and that shouldn't be a secret. Secret just that they're keeping from you. They'll probably try to shut my page down, but the government's not going to spend this much money to hide whatever's in the sky. Now they're studying also, but you can see Mr. Magic Chemtrail again, another one coming through. They're just bombarding the sky. There he is right there. They are bombarding the sky with a lot of activity that shouldn't be. I've never seen this, and I'm old enough to have seen a better sky back in the era of the Reagan days. The sky didn't look like this at all. So the planetoid passing right here is coming this way, because they all pass from west to east, and you can see the sun setting towards the west. And you can see the chemtrails all around the sun and cloud cover, which is debris passing from our little space bodies, huge space bodies out in space. No, I just came off my stand with my camera, and I'm gonna kind of walk around the freelance so y'all can see what I'm observing from my position. And I'm in Virginia, Petersburg to be exact, on this fine day. Any day that it's not raining or the clouds ain't too low and covering what I need to see in the sky, then I'm happy. Again, so-called sundog, which is a planetoid. You can see the red side, blue side. Red side is spinning away from us, blue side is spinning towards us. That's why it comes up that way, but NASA won't explain it to y'all. They'll let y'all figure it out in increments. So it's spinning from the left side towards us and the right side towards us and the left side away from us. So it has a rotation of if that's the top, lined up with the sun, and it's spinning clockwise. And you can see the shadowing behind it. Actually, it's between us and the sun, so there's your shadowing. All right, we're back, same date. The time is 15:40, 3:40 for my civilian, so I'm just taking a look at the sky, and there's not much to be seen right now, just a lot of chemtrails passing over back and forth and through because they are researching whatever these anomalies are that are passing over us, which are more than likely asteroidal deals, comets and debris, and they're trying to make sure that nothing crashes into the earth. But meanwhile, you got those that are limited who are sitting home comfortably. And yes, I'm going to get off at you until you understand where I'm coming from, since you're trying to limitate me, because I am boundless, unlimited, universal, and descended from the Most High to this plane, this dimension. And once my full power from that Most High, my Most High, comes into fruition, I'm just doing what I'm doing. So you got to stick with me or roll out. So what I'm doing is just looking at the sky. We got chemtrails right here, and it's not me telling anybody. I'm seeing something different that's happening in the skies that has never happened before. And for one, I'm seeing a lot of chemtrails passing through, and these guys are just back and forth. These are not regular airplanes. You can see this guy right here coming from North Carolina, more than likely Fort Bragg. That's the biggest army base on the East Coast. Got one right here. There he is. And you have a lot more going on as we were looking. There's Mr. Magic Chemtrail. He's coming up from North Carolina. Let me see if I can see him. Yep, there he is. And where's that other one? He disappeared because his chemtrail smoke off. His smoke trail, so he stopped going supersonic. He's in the clouds somewhere. We got a lot of activity around the sun. That's all I got to say. And it's really interesting because the sun is yielding a lot of, the sun is going to keep shining as the sun does. The sun is going to pull objects in from outer space as it does. And the limited human of mankind portion don't understand what's really going on down here, so they're doing their homework. As smart as they are, they'll never figure it out, that this is all the proceedings of God. Whether it's daytime or nighttime, the whole sky is God's clock. So we don't get to make any, we don't get to give any instruction. If you are down here by default and you are grafting in, you are out of authority. Your authority is in script taken, and you are just here living day by day. Not like us limitless ones who really know what's going on. We don't have to tell, and we won't tell. I've been having a lot of people that trying to disclose me as a limited being when they can see how much of a threat I am to them. They conduct as such towards me, and they give me a lot of chaos and irritations when they come cross paths with me, because they can't stand how unlimited I am and universal I am. And yeah, that's the word of the day. So I'm gonna keep using it as I feel until I'm tired of that word, because I've been bombarded with it through people's little speeches where they're trying to put me in check because they can't go find their king or their chief or their emperor and put them in check. So they see a lonely little brown man over here that they think they can run up on and put in check. Now you can see the planetoid showing up right here. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. See how round it's showing up? Now if you go back to my videos, you'll see a lot of planets that I've caught crossing the sky, and this is one of them. See it? Showing up real big and bright. And there's a chemtrail going through it, see? Again, look at that. Let me brighten it up for you all. That's a body. We're seeing the dark side of it. Passing, between us and the sun, kind of off to the left, chasing the sun. It's beautiful. We're living in some interesting times, and I'm gonna need for you, a lot of you all that are on your astral plane, to get on the real astral plane, on this plane of existence, which is, if you spell it, is PLANET, plane of existence. PLANEOF, cut that off. Existence, EX and the T, existence, planet. I broke that down a long time ago. Anyways, it's a pretty interesting day. I'm gonna come back with more and see what more the sun yields, and just hang tight. Ooh. We're back, same date. Time is 15:47, 3:47 for my surveillance. You can see where the plane passed next to the spatial anomaly, which is an asteroidal body or some kind of planetoidal body out in space. You can see where Mr. Magic Chemtrail is traversing through from North Carolina to, he's over Virginia now and North Carolina. And he's moving at supersonic speed. So let me see what else is out here that he's chasing after. He just passed through one anomaly, so there's another one right here that all these guys just crossed up on. That is another planetoidal anomaly. See the focal point? And this is the one I pointed out earlier. So I'll come back to it. But then you see this one right here. Look at that. So what's really going on, my peoples? Like, what is really going on? This got Uncle Sam's boys running through the sky hard. Look how they dirtied up the sun. So it's a lot of, if you could take whatever they're doing away, other than them researching, you would find out what's really going on. This is going to be the last of however this country is designed, with all its secrecies and the way people conduct. I think there's going to be a last of it, because they're doing stuff in really clandestine activity. This never was their land, but they're abusing it. They're abusing the land, they're abusing the air, and they're keeping secrets. And so, like with their president, they are all going into derision. Am I saying this? No. God is already telling you. Is this a religious channel? No. Religion is for limited individuals. I'm beyond that. And I'm not being condescending. It's just my heritage, my right. Don't want to be, knock people condescendingly? No, until you piss me off. I won't condescendingly talk to you. I'll just rip you to shreds. That's the kind of animal I am. I don't have time to play out here. I am not standing here for my health, wealth, fame, popularity. It's cold. Standing out here alone in the field, right next to I-95. See that? And I'm bringing to you all what's going on in the sky, not for fun. So if I've been graced to do this for you all, free of charge, unless you want to donate to my PayPal, my Third Eye Cam PayPal, I'll leave the information. It would help. Not for me to get rich, I'm already rich. Rich in my spirit and my soul. But if you want to help, it would be gracious of you. And God will bless you tenfold. That's the way it works. I bless people too, when I don't have to. You bless me, I bless you. You curse me, God will curse you. That's just the way it works. Those are God's written rules. Not from Third Eye Cam. It's in the Bible. Look it up. Meaning, if you bless me, I will bless you. Out of my mouth proceeds a blessing for you, and God will take care of you. But if you curse me and bring me down condescendingly, then it'll bring you're pretty much like playing the role of Pharaoh. You're gonna bring yourself down. There's something right here next to the sun I'm seeing. See, other than it being a cloud. So we'll come back. I'm just taking some looks. It's cold. I'm gonna take a break, and we'll be back. Third Eye Cam, poof. All right, real quick, right here we got a chemtrail approaching that same planetoid. Let me find it. Yeah, right here. So that's my spatial anomaly, whether it's a planetoid or a rock or whatever in space. You got Mr. Magic Chemtrailer from his elevation. There he is. He's adjusting his trajectory by probably 30 to 40 some degrees to intercept near whatever it is, and that's whatever this deal is that lit up the sky. You can see them right there. So this is kind of stuff we do over here at Third Eye Cam, or preferably I. And when I say we, that's all the persons that support me. And I ain't saying lean into being my yes man or like hype man. I don't need that. They come because they want to. All my subscribers could drop me today and that'll be that. And tomorrow I'll get like some more. But what I'm saying is, over here we ain't worried about that. We're just putting this information out. I'm not worried about numbers. People who are concerned with numbers, those are the limited ones. Now I'm universal. I'm more than the sand in the sea. But that being said, I'm always going to have something good to give, positive to give, even in my irritations. Even when I got to deal with limited ones, they want to irritate me. You can literally see the asteroid, see it? It's coming into fruition. It's cloud, and it's just showing up. It's beautiful. You can see it, literally. So whatever side that's being lit up is showing up for us to see. And just an awesome deal. Now, I'm not one to stay mad too long, but when I get hot, I get hotter than hell. And it's not anything to make me look bad. I've already proven that I'm bad, and I really don't have anything to prove to anybody, literally. This looks like the asteroid I've caught before. It's on my page also. It had little warped Saturn rings around it. But once I get that monkey off my back, or whoever that's portraying the monkey, I go back to being my normal old cheerful me. But I'm always ever aware, always on guard. Always got a watchful eye at whoever. This is real beautiful. Anybody comes here on my page with any kind of derogatories or just thinking that I'm slow or limited, you really haven't taken the time to really see what it is I'm doing here, or you presume me as a threat to whatever you're doing on your end, because you ain't the first and you won't be the last, and I just knock a lot of people that come with that chaos. And I don't mind you coming, but you're gonna get done away real quick. You get done away with real fast trying to derail me. I'm operating on God's capacity, meaning God's using me at this point. So anybody trying to cross up on that, you're just gonna get yourself split in twain at the strike of thrice. You see the sun again, still doing what the sun does, shining through, giving light, love, and happiness and warmth. And you know, they say when people get more sunlight as opposed to people who don't. So if you look around you, you're not getting much sun. And I'm talking about over the course of like majority of the year, you spend your time on the clouds and you get less sun and you're unhappy, you're living in the wrong place. That's not me passing judgment, that's just me telling you. And that'll make you go after people. Some of the people I look at their pages, they got a lot of snow around, rain, cloudage. It's just not enough sun to make them happy. I live close to the equator, not too far up north. So I don't have to deal with a whole lot of bad weather. Something else passing by the sun. There's a whole lot passing by the sun today. And there'll be more throughout the end of time. But my little planetoid that just passed through is beautiful. See it right here. I don't want to expound too much on it. You know, last time I pointed at the sun, I caught a lot of 2 planets. You can go back and see them on my videos, or 2 asteroids. Anyway, they were twins and they were rolling side by side and they rolled across the Earth. And all this has a biblical proportion, and that's why I'm interested. It's not for fun, for all those trying to tell me I'm limited, that have no idea of what's really going on. You keep passing through objects, and I'm going to keep getting closer to the one true God, the Most High. Yeah, I'm going to be brutal on you right now, because you're kind of stepping off on me in the wrong direction. And I'm actually being nice. I could say so much that would break anybody, but I'm trying to keep the peace. And that's my chief warrior in me. My Hebrew chief, my black chief, my Indian chief that's in me. I got a lot of chiefs in me. All given by God and ordained. No, I swear to God, I'm not being funny. Everything that comes out of my mouth, I'm being serious about it. So when you come on my channel, start playing games with me, as if you're trying to teach me and you're trying to limit me because you think you're the convening authority and you have no idea of what's going on. You just got here. You just got here. I allowed you to be here. You didn't have to be here. That's to anybody, not one specific person. You don't have to be on my channel. You don't have to be here with me going through my experiences. I know somewhere in the middle of your head, in your cerebral cortex, that you are interested in what I'm catching. See, look at this big planetoid right here. See it? Rolling this way. Rolling this way. You can see the black of it following the sun. And the trail of it is coming from above. The cerebral cortex. Alright, we'll be back.